How do you network on LinkedIn? So hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to discuss how we can network on LinkedIn platform. So as always, make sure to stick with me till the very end. Now first of all, let's say that you're in a situation where you've already created a profile and you've updated everything. Now you want to begin networking with the people, your connections or something like that. So let's get started. Without further ado, we'll just open up the LinkedIn application. Now this is a fairly new profile, so if you also have a new profile, you might actually connect yourself with this video over here because I'm also creating a new profile here. The first thing to connect is that you don't just go ahead and post something, because as long as you don't have connections, nobody is going to see that. So first step is to increase your connections to at least 500. Now do not spam it, do not send connection requests to just anybody out there. If you think that that person is actually related to your own niche or the very category that you have been working on a professional level, then you can try to send a connection request to that person. Now you can go to the My Network tab right over here. When you come to the My Network tab, you will be able to see all this, and here LinkedIn will already show you a couple of people that they think might be relatable in your category or something like that. So based on your profile, they will give you the recommendations, so you can also simply send them a connection request over here. Now once you have a handful of connections, let's say 100 or 200 connections over here, by the way, they also have to accept your connection request, right? Once you've connected, let's say you're looking for a new opportunity, you're looking for a job, or whether you're looking to hire some people for your job, right? Now the next thing is to network. Now networking basically means, so let's take an example. When you're on the home tab, what do you see over here? You see the people that have posted something about their professional life. For example, this right over here about AI and so on, about data science, and if you scroll down, some of the suggested tabs of Microsoft Excel and so on. If you think that this person maybe kind of have some kind of connection with you and then you want to connect with them on a professional level, you can always try to engage with them on their content. You can try to react on their content over here. Once you try to react on their content, you can go to the comment tab. You can also try to comment something relevant about the post. So you don't want to say some kind of other comments that is not related to the post. Just type in something that is already related to the post over here. That way that person will actually get actively engaged, and you doing this will also actively engage yourself with other people's timeline and so on. Aside from posting on other people's and just going and commenting and engaging, you might as well want to do the same. So here you can just go to the post tab over here, and then you can share some of the thoughts about anything based on professionality, or you can add anything that you want. So if you want to write with AI, you can go ahead and write with AI. You can see here, you can select this publicity stunt and select anyone, because if you select connections only, your reach is actually going to get very limited only to your connections. So I'd suggest that you set this to anyone. But if it's quite personal and not shareable to everybody, which is also a professional thing, then in that case you might want to select connections only. But if you want to share with everyone, I just recommend you stick to anyone. Comment also, set this to anyone. If you have a brand partnership, which I'm assuming you don't have right now, but if you do, then you can turn in this option over here. Then after that, you can add a post, maybe let's say an updated of a recent project that you've been working on, a recent update and what you've learned from that project or anything like that. That way other people in your connection list will be able to see what you have posted on your timeline, and as a result they will also be able to communicate with you. Next up, let's say that if you have been trying to post some jobs as a recruiter, then you can come to the jobs tab and you can try to post a job by tapping on post a free job option over here. This way anybody on LinkedIn will be able to apply for a job and you will be able to approach them. On an opposite manner, in that case, let's say you are trying yourself to search for a job because you're an employee, you can also just go to the jobs tab and it will show you the top picks for the job that you might be wanting to do. Then you can simply go ahead and try to connect with them and you can try to apply for that particular job. This is just a way of networking on LinkedIn, right? You post something about your project or your professional life, someone else is going to comment on that, you reach out to each other. Now you can also try to message some people for some kind of request if you have been doing so. Many people actually do a sponsored messages thing so that they can reach out to you. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. If not, that's also perfectly fine. But just make sure that the people you're trying to communicate with are actually the people on the same niche or the same categories as you. That way it will not be counted as spamming just like that, right? So I hope that this video was really helpful, and if you have got any more questions, queries or doubts, feel free to also leave them down in the comment section below. If you would like to check out more of LinkedIn videos and tutorials, I have posted them on my channel. I'll also make sure to leave a link in the description. As always, thank you for watching till the end and see you soon in our next video.